From the camel to the brand new beautiful bamboo wood set, there's already a lot we know about 1.20. But like my great aunt Louise would say, who, by the way, is 100% real, knowing a little doesn't mean you know a lot. How you doing, everybody? It's me, Waddles. Today we're going to take a look at some of the biggest features that are rumored to be in Minecraft 1.20. Beginning with the desert. The desert. An ancient Minecraft biome that is literally a dry, barren wasteland. When it comes to interesting Minecraft biomes, the desert biome isn't even on the list. I mean, look, let's think about it a little bit. When it comes to the desert, we've got sand block, sand everywhere. We've got some dead bushes, and we've got cactus. That's it. On one hand, it all makes perfect sense. But on the other hand, there could be so much more. The origin story of this little rumor takes us all the way back to Minecraft Live 2022. Or, actually 2018. 5 years ago, in 2018, the taiga biome clobbered the desert biome. The desert biome was almost updated in, I think it would have been 1.14. Wow. At this year's Minecraft Live, with the big reveal of the camel, it almost seemed like a no-brainer. It seemed like the devs, right after finishing showing off the camel, would segue into a desert update. I mean, it would have literally been perfect. Checking out the rest of the show, though, instead of segueing into a desert update, they segued into the end of the show. It was kind of sad. I've got to be honest, when it comes to my favorite rumors about 1.20, this is up there. This is probably like my second favorite rumor. The idea of the desert biome receiving an overhaul, or maybe even a brand new sub-biome called the Oasis biome, I mean, I love it. If the devs were going to update it how they said they were going to update it, this would include a brand new type of wood as well, which would fit perfectly alongside the new bamboo wood. From a brand new wood type to possibly a brand new deserty food type, to maybe like cactus variation, dead bush variation, or even maybe like dead animal variation. There's so much potential here. I give this rumor like a 3.5 out of 5 stars. It feels like it would definitely make sense for some kind of desert update to be included in 1.20. Oh yeah, by the way, forgot to say, we're gonna rank the likelihood of every single rumor in today's video, so maybe by the end of it, you'll kind of know what might end up being in the next 1.20 snapshot. For this one, we don't have to go back too far. About a month or two before the end of the year last year, some leaks started leaking out of the ship that we call Minecraft Bedrock Edition previews. These leaks concerned a brand new game mode. Essentially, what's going on here is we have some code inside of the game that refers to a brand new editor game mode. This editor game mode is kind of comparable to like World Edit, except built into Minecraft and except for Minecraft Bedrock Edition. Not Java. But Java mains like me, don't worry, because we're not necessarily entirely excluded from this one. Taking a look at some of the more recent focus on commands and things like that, maybe the Java devs are setting up for this thing too. This is a really interesting one, but I don't want to waste too much time in today's video on it because I have already talked about it a decent amount. If you want to dive more into every single twist and turn that is this beautiful brand new game mode, check out this video next. Oh, also, I guess I should warn you, you're gonna want to leave a like on this video, because if you don't, well, the next time you go into your Minecraft world, it's gonna look like this. I've set up a simple command to remove every oak leaf, so don't forget. The credibility of that one is leak out of 5. Which is like the equivalent of 4 out of 5. I think it's pretty possible that it makes it into the update, but I also think it's pretty possible that it comes before the update or maybe like after or something. I mean, after all, it's a whole game mode. So moving on, to the most favorite rumor of all, the most beautiful one, the Archaeology. Archaeology is like, I mean, it would be my dream come true. If Archaeology makes it into the game at 1.20, I'll have my great aunt lay me down, tuck me in, and I could just die happily. Like, Archaeology system, run around the world, find new structures, find pieces of a pod, and it has like more decorations, and maybe even storage, and you know, just everything wonderful in general. Yeah. I will die. I'll literally die. The origin story of this big, bold, and beautiful rumor is tricky. It seems like this rumor kind of began with the community, like we just had an idea, kind of took it and ran with it, but the devs also kind of egged it on. November 16th, 2022, the Mobhead Snapshot. A new 1.20 feature in this snapshot, playable mobheads, and we're just getting warmed up. This update is going to be awesome when it's all done and dusted. Are you excited to see what else we're going to dig up for you? In baking terms, we've got a couple of eggs for the 1.20 cake tucked inside of this tweet. Warmed up is what you would do to a clay pot to harden it up. Done and dusted, or in other words, something that's old. And also, you use a broom to dust, right? What else are we gonna dig up for you? I mean, come on. It's literally right there. Shards. We'll literally be able to dig up archaeology shards and add them to a pot to tell a story. As we all could probably remember, there is no official theme for the Minecraft 1.20 update right now. Basically, all we know is that 1.20 has a focus of storytelling. For this one, get those science goggles back out from the other day, because we're gonna dive in deep now. When Archaeology was first revealed at Minecraft Live 2020, it was described as a feature that is all about storytelling. This gameplay mechanic that is all about storytelling, which, side note, by the way, is like the final major Caves and Cliffs feature that hasn't made it into a Minecraft update. Anyways, this gameplay mechanic that is all about storytelling fits the 1.20 theme like perfectly. And I think it kind of ties everything together too. An excavation site tucked deeply inside of the bamboo jungle, maybe built out of bamboo wood. Another excavation site found covered in sand inside of the desert, maybe with a camel stranded nearby. And of course, more archaeology sites found in any of the other biomes that contain features that they decide to add in 1.20. I mean, I don't know. I can't think of a more perfect feature that ties it all together. Likelihood of this one is a little bit tricky though, because I'm heavily biased. I'm like in love with this feature. It seems like, based off of the devs hinting, it seems pretty likely, but at the same time, I don't want to get my hopes too far up. I'm gonna put this to one right in the middle of the road. Maybe like 2.5 out of 5. But hopefully that changes soon. Almost as if it were a batch of fresh brownies being brewed up inside of the oven, the scent wafting slowly into my nose, I can smell this feature from a million miles away. And at this point, you probably can too. And for this one, we'll start with the ranking. I give it a 1 out of 5. Yeah, 1 out of 5. That's right. The origin story for this one begins with the bundle itself. When the bundle was first implemented, it was only implemented on Java. Update after update, it's been sitting there, kind of like half implemented. When this brand new update development stuff began a couple months ago, the bundle was, and still is to this day, separate from the 1.20 data pack. I think this is very, very significant. The bundle itself being an OG Caves and Cliffs update feature could be one reason as to why this thing is separate, but I don't think it's the reason. With the bundle being fully finished and oh no, who did that to me? Who did that to me? When it comes to the bundle, the only thing this seems to give is Minecraft Bedrock Edition. Of course, with the bundle being completely absent from Bedrock, we're waiting on Bedrock. For the longest time, it was rumored that the touch control scheme on Bedrock Edition simply couldn't handle the bundle. But with a brand new and much improved touch control scheme now implemented, I could see the bundle coming in like a 1.19.4 or 0.5 update instead of 1.20. Out of the biomes that we know are due for an update, we've got the Badlands, we've got the desert, and we've got the Savannah biome. I was seeing quite a bit of Savannah biome update rumors bouncing around the community. I'm not too sure exactly why I seem to be seeing more Savannah rumors than Badland rumors, but maybe it's the fact that the Savannah is just, well, it feels old. 5 years ago, when the Savannah biome update was up for a vote, baobab trees, ostriches, and termites, and termite mounds. Nowadays, with the whole stripping wood mechanic, it seems like the termites could fit perfectly into Minecraft and actually be pretty useful too. Stripped wood farm? Yes, please. This link might be a little bit of a stretch to some of you, but at least in my eyes, when I think of a camel, like an ostrich isn't too far off. They're both big animals, they're both like animals, and they both could be in Minecraft 1.20. You never know. And that wonderful baobab tree, I mean, that one fits probably the best out of all of them. After all, Minecraft 1.20 with this brand new wood family, why not add that palm tree wood? Why not add that baobab tree wood? It looks so good. If 1.20 is a summer update, dropping in the beginning of June, I mean, I don't know. It seems like there's enough time for both the desert update and the Savannah update in 1.20. I'm gonna give the likelihood of a Savannah update about a 2 out of 5 though. It doesn't really seem to be based in anything. So we made it, or we almost did. We've got one more major feature left and a couple small features that directly relate to it. And before we get to that one though, what do you think is gonna be in 1.20? If you've got a rumor that you've heard about but I haven't quite yet, drop it down in the comments below. I'd love to dig into it a little bit more, research it, and who knows, maybe even make a part 2, talking all about that rumor. Subscribe too, and let's move on to a 5 out of 5. It's in 1.20. So when I was doing the research for this video, I had the sniffer in here right at the end. And then, like literally later that day, the devs dropped this beautiful masterpiece over on Twitter. I mean, it was already, before we got this video, pretty certain that the sniffer was going to be in 1.20, and at this point, it's now 100% certain it'll be in 1.20. It's not even a rumor. But with the sniffer being the only official 1.20 feature that isn't in snapshots quite yet, I figured I'd throw it in here. And also as a bonus, a sub-feature, the ancient seeds. In the initial reveal video, it is stated that the sniffer would dig up ancient seeds for you. These would be brand new decorative plants that you could plant around your world, but you know how it goes. Sometimes the devs change their mind. Hopefully this isn't one of those times, but I mean, again, you never know. If the sniffer is a 5 out of 5, I would give the ancient seeds and the plants that come with it about a 4.5 out of 5. Who knows, maybe since this big reveal, the devs have come up with an even better use for the sniffer, or
they just got rid of all the uses, but
with it literally being in this thing's name, it definitely seems like the devs will still implement the sniffing and digging mechanic, but I guess you never know. Out of the rumors we talked about today, which ones do you think could make the cut? And which one would make you most hyped? The Snapshot season is on. Subscribe and turn all notifications on to never miss a Snapshot showcase, where maybe we'll talk about one of these features. Now, if you haven't yet, it's time to learn about Minecraft's next game mode. Check out this video right here, and I'll see you tomorrow. Goodbye.